Greetings. Welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. I'm your host, Big Bacon. It's Force Friday here in the Bacon Bunker. So today we're going to be looking at the Star Wars Black Series, Obi-Wan Kenobi series, third sister, Reva, made-up character. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. So as always, anytime we do an unboxing, we'll look at the box, we'll pull her out, check the accessories, check her out, do the articulation, gear her up, and get her on the shelf. Now, top of the box, window. Side of the box, window. Black Series. Front, Star Wars Black Series. Plastic window. Hasbro. Plastic. I can see what's in here. I can see if it's wrong. This is good. What you're doing? Down here, Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi series, Reva, third sister, and the start of the stupid script. Name again, a larger graphic. And yes, this is part of the mural line. Those who aren't familiar, you see this little thing here that belongs to the figure that goes next to it. It's kind of a never-ending cycle of figures all lined up side by side. Down here, stupid script. Back here, much more stupid script. Down inside there, stupid script. The same generic blurb from all the Kenobi figures. And an enlarged graphic. So without any further ado, let's cut off a finger, shall we? The day that happens, you know I'm going to post it. See, I told you it was in there. More stupid script. Wee. So, looking at this, here she is in the carbonite. Now, once again, they've recessed the tape to kind of flatten and even it out. But it's not doing a great job in some places, so we are going to just very carefully cut some of the tape, especially down here near the hilts. And now we're going to launch it across the room at me. Let's get the other one real quick. Okay, let's see here. There we go. And we'll see how bad the sound is initially and then determine if I need to do magic. It's magic time. So that's all of it. Okay. So, we're going to look at the accessories here. She comes with a double-bladed lightsaber. Now, surprise, surprise. It does actually continue all the way across and turn into one of the rotor helicopter blades. But in this version, it's just a half circle. You have two dual red blades. In here, we've got a nicely sculpted hilt. Some really good silver paint detail in there. Have a peg there for attaching it to the figure. And then both of these do actually remove. You see how flimsy small that peg is, so be careful when doing so. Be careful when pushing it back in as well. Now these are part of this. You can actually see the matching detail. Same with the other side. So, in fact, these just look like they're a little bit, just a little bit different. Like this silver piece has slid over. I don't know. But she does come with two of them. So basically, essentially what that means is that her lightsaber separates into two separate blades. You know, I really should give these to the Darth Vader that's up there. The Kenobi Vader. Oh yeah, that could be epic. So let's get onto the figure, shall we? So, yeah, the face sculpt. This is probably the greatest face sculpt I've seen in a long time. This is dead on with the actress. The hair is greatly detailed. They've got this nice little faded hair color up in between the braiding. So it's not bare skin, but it's also not thick hair. Love it. Has a tail in the back there. All in all, this face print is perfect. So the costume, the suit itself, matches pretty damn accurate to what you see in the show. Upper armor piece, shoulder armor with the Imperial logo. A leathery type bodysuit underneath. Forearm vibrisses. Got the two-tone pants, although I've got a little bit of a paint detail here in the crotchal region. Leather-looking boots. Got just a little bit of soft goods back here in the back. Split up the center so it kind of form fits better. Right back there is the peg for her lightsaber. So I'm not sure how exactly. I guess it would kind of peg in like this. Be carried around just hanging off the side, but with the way her hip kicks out, I don't imagine you're going to get that in there very flush. So let's check some articulation, shall we? Come on. So the head and neck are both articulated. So looking up, good up. Not quite as good down. Yeah, look at that neck. You got tilt. Woohoo! And rotation. So lifting the arm causes the shoulder pad to lift up and slide along as well. This isn't a separate piece that is pegged between the body and the arm. So, yeah, coming up, you get 90 degrees. You do have a butterfly joint in there. It will rotate all the way around, but with this overhang, you're really, this is getting caught up on the overhang and kind of restricting everything. I don't want to snap the little ring in there that's holding that in place. We have a single jointed pinless elbow with a very deep cut and amazing range on it. Well beyond 90. Rotation at the elbow. Hand rotates. Vertical on the left. Vertical on the right. So she's got a waist cut for rotation. For tilt. Forward. And back. The leg articulates out that far. Comes forward really well. Back, not so much because of sculpting decisions that had to be made. Thigh cup for rotation. Single jointed pinless knee. Once again, 90 degrees, rotation. There's no boot cut because the knee itself actually rotates. Foot hinges back that far, forward that far, front facing pin for rocker. So, how exactly am I wanting to display her? And then also, if you pull just one peg on this lightsaber, okay, do not break. I literally just lectured people to be careful. I think I'm going to go this route just because having the second peg in, the second blade activated, is really going to push into the next figure beside her. So, there we have her. Moses Ingram. What do you say we get you up on there on the shelf? Now, before I do that, I understand a lot of people had issues with the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. I understand a lot of people had issues with her character. I mean, the secret of who she was probably the worst kept secret in Star Wars history. I hadn't even met this character just through the trailers. And when the opening scene of the first episode kicked off, I did the Leonardo DiCaprio. Whoop, whoop, there. No, I don't blame any of the actors or actresses on that show for how it turned out. The issues with that show were all script related. The way it was written was, well, it wasn't well written, plain and simple. And honestly, I do believe this actress did the best that she could with what she was given. I thought she did an amazing job acting in that series. So, and I do live by the mantra, never let bad media ruin a good figure. Without any further ado, now let's get her up on the shelf. Oh, look at that. And you're going to be next to Leia. Irony. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell. Oh, look, I found Kenobi. He's right behind you. Once again, be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all next time.